Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Ironman progress videos. This is episode 47, I believe, and we just unlocked Dread Nips from Dominion Tower. I'm going to try and make these little mini Dominion Tower updates relatively quickly, but this one's pretty important because using Dread Nips is one of the hard requirements, I will show you in 1 second. There it is, use a Dread Nip on the Killabyte Queen. So now I can technically complete all of the hard tasks in the desert achievement diaries or achievement tasks. I don't know what the fuck they're called nowadays. But let's go claim ourselves a couple Dread Nips. Alright guys, here's the last journal page that I need. So I'm going to grab the journal page, I'm going to convert everything else. Fuck the rune arrows. Bank everything else like the XP book, okay. And I'm going to go and see what we unlocked with this new journal page. And, okay, it told us in the box, but I'm going to go look at the reward screen anyway, only because I didn't read all of it. So I'm going to go look at that real quick and give you guys a quick look at what we have left to go. Okay, so now we unlocked the massive bomb. That was from collecting all of the journal pages, and also the colossal bomb, which is from having a Dominion factor of 10,000 and all of the journal pages as well. So unlocked both of these at the same time, I think, and this one I can unlock by getting both of the bombs in a chest and then using them, I believe, because I've already used the other power-ups. As far as I know, I've used this bomb and I've used a Hellporn, so I'm pretty sure all I have to do in order to unlock this one is to get the massive bomb and the colossal bomb and then use it in an actual boss fight. Other than that, for this one right here, all I have to do is fight all the special matches. So all I have to do is beat Nomad. I think that's the only one I have left, which really isn't that difficult. I can definitely do that, and I'm just lazy, basically. It's the only reason why I haven't done that. All the rest of the special matches are already done, and Dread Nips are already unlocked, even though it says locked here. You guys saw me just claim them a minute ago. And the rest of this stuff is to just kill 500 bosses, and as we can see, as far as bosses that we just need Nomad. This one is 500 kills, and these other ones are just to finish all the achievements. So basically all we have to do is get both of these bombs, beat Nomad, and finish up the 500 kills, and as you can see, I already have 486. So we're going to get to that, finish that up real quick, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with Dominion Tower. Okay guys, there's 500 kills. As you can see, I unlocked Spellcaster Glove, Swift Gloves, and the Ascendancy Mines. So I'll go claim those things and show you guys that. I didn't get the Goliath gloves because, like I just said in the last clip, I didn't do Nomad yet. I will soon at some point. I just haven't got around to it yet. Also can claim a shit ton more Dread Nips, which is cool. But there we go. We can now claim the... I'm going to grab... Oh, I don't know what color I want. I'm just going to grab red. Doesn't really matter. And I suppose for the Swift gloves, I'll grab maybe yellow. I think yellow looks good in that color. It matches range gear for the most part. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can now claim the Ascendancy Mines, and then all we need to grab is, let's go back here, we need to get a massive bomb and a colossal bomb, I think, and once I get all of those things, I'm pretty sure I can complete the Dominion staff as well. So yeah, it's just pretty much going to be a little bit more to go, and then we have to kill Nomad and then do the Nomad special match, and that's it. That's pretty much all we have as far as I know. I could be wrong, but anyway, hopefully we will be done with this relatively quickly. Okay guys, there's Nomad dead, and yes, I did use a full fucking thing of brews to kill him. I don't know why, but I literally couldn't kill him for some reason. I don't remember it being difficult during the quest, but apparently in Dominion Tower it's fucking broken. He just literally tore me like almost 3k every time he hit me, so yeah, I ended up using a full Terror Bird. I actually, yeah, it's just a long story. Needless to say, I fucking killed him. The double whatever thing you kill him with, the special fight where you kill 2 of him in one, which means I now completed all the special. Yeah, there we go. Completed all the special matches, which means I can now buy Dominion Mines, and also I killed the because I killed Nomad there, I unlocked Goliath gloves as well, so I will grab a pair of Goliath gloves, which again, I don't really care what color they are. So anyway, let's go to rewards and see what else we have to unlock here. It looks like nothing. We can now take the Dominion Tower marker, stage 4, claim that, and the one in my bank was replaced, I'll show in a second, and visit the top of the tower, which I'll go there now. I don't know if it's a requirement, but we're here. I don't think we have to do anything here, but yeah, so there we go. That is that. It is done. We have, as far as I know, done with Dominion Tower. We also got a Dominion staff, which I really couldn't give a shit about. So anyway, I'm pretty much done here. I don't think I'll ever come back here on this account because, to be honest with you, this was like fucking that last Nomad fight, like, it even glitched out at me at one point, and he was like attacking me because normally his special attack, if you try to safe spot him, he'll heal himself. But I was in mid combat with him, and he was attacking me, and then he just went back and healed himself to full towards the end of the first one, and then I knew I wasn't gonna be able to finish it, so I just let him kill me and started over because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it because I had to kill 3 of them in that case. So it's fucking ridiculous. But anyway. Point being is, I'm done with it now. I'm happy about that. We don't have to worry about any more Dominion Tower shit. Used a lot of supplies for that one last fight, which is pointless, but whatever. It's done, so I don't have to worry about it anymore, and it's out of the way. So now if we look at in the bank, we can grab our Dominion Tower Stage 4 marker, and if we go to the tasks, which are here, and go to the desert ones rather, there we go. So we have everything unlocked here, and these technically aren't unlocked, but we have Dreadnips, so yeah, I don't know why it hasn't unlocked itself, but we do have Dreadnips, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I guess we can go and do these tasks now. So I don't know what time it is right now, but either way, we pretty much should be able to complete these tasks tonight, and yeah, and then we'll be done. We'll be all set with the Elite Desert tasks, and then we can go do something else, because I'm fucking burnt out of tasks, guys, to be honest with you. Even doing just a few of them has just made me it made me remember why I hated these things so much. But I guess I'll go get started on those, finish them up, get them out of the way and done, and then hopefully later on today we can start doing stuff that is, like I said, a little bit more fun than Dominion Tower. Okay guys, this should be the last hard task in the Desert Diaries, I believe, if I did everything right. And I did, so I can go talk to the mayor in Polivniach and grab the reward, which is the Desert Amulet 3. What does this unlock for me? Nothing too crazy as far as I know. As far as I can tell based on what's on the wiki, it doesn't really Karis is a little bit better, but who the fuck uses Karis on anything nowadays? So yeah, it pretty much doesn't really do anything for me at all. And in general, actually, the Desert Amulet isn't too amazing. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. The biggest thing for me is the 2 feathers from the Phoenix, but other than that, nothing else is, like, too crazy. Alright, so we can ask him about the task system, and he just gave us the other amulet, which now, yeah, like I said, it doesn't really have a huge reward. So now we can move on to the Elite Diaries. So here's a kicker on this one, guys. It looks like I only have 4 tasks, so you're probably thinking, oh man, that's probably going to be really easy. But unfortunately, a long time ago, I actually alked my ancient staff, and you can't buy another one in Ironman unless you go camp them at like some fucking mummies or something. And here's the kicker, guys, I need one for a fucking task. So it's pretty depressing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty annoyed, pretty fucking annoyed, but what are you gonna do? I guess I should have known better somehow. I don't know. It's really frustrating. I feel like I don't understand why you can't buy more from the guy. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be like a game-breaking fucking type of thing, but what do I know, right? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to go and camp mummies or something, and hopefully maybe get an ancient staff in a relatively timely manner. I don't know how rare they are. If they're like 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000. It says on the wiki that they're rare, but how rare is rare? Is rare 1 in 100? Is it rare 1 in a million? Who knows? Anyway, I'll be back when I finish that up. Other than that, though, there really isn't too much that I have to do. Everything else is, I think, relatively easy. This one, I think, might be a little bit difficult because I think you have to have, like, every item, a Saradomin item or something, so that might be a little bit difficult to get. I don't know yet, though. I haven't even looked at it yet. Literally all I've been focusing on is this stupid staff, so I'll be back with you guys in a bit. We'll eventually get myself the tasks done. I guess before we leave, I'll use this 20k on farming. And on that note, I'll see you guys when I have finally finished the Elite Desert Diaries. Well, guys, last night I pretty much finished off the tasks. I don't remember the last clip I recorded, but I know I had to go and get an ancient staff, and I ended up also having to get something else too. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Oh yeah, it was a Saradomin item, which I ended up having to camp for fucking Saradomin War Priest, which was cancer, but I was very frustrated. Needless to say, I did not have a good night. So anyway, doesn't matter though, because I finished those tasks last night. However, I had one more task to go, which is just to make a super anti-fire flask, which is a really easy task. However, I needed to wait till my daily reset so I could get the robust glass. So I'm going to craft this, which is part of the task, and then we're going to make ourselves the potion itself, because you have to make the potion too. You can't just, you can't just add the potion to the flask. You actually have to make the potion from scratch. But anyway, I had to get Lantidiums out of the bank, so add the dust, then we make the potion itself, and then we can add the feathers to make an anti-fire, and then put the potion flask there, make one, and that should be the desert elite tasks done, and we are good to go. Now we can go grab that. It's a lot of cool stuff we can get from this. I don't remember exactly what it is. I'll read it when I get there. I don't remember exactly how to get to Uzer from here, so I'm going to go grab that right now, and then I will update you guys and show you what I get from the task completed. Okay, we've arrived in Uzer, and I think I just have to... by the way, I don't know how to pronounce that, if it's Uzer or fucking whatever, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to talk to this clay golem and grab my reward. Spam all through this stuff. Oh shit, he already did it. Okay, task must be rewarded. Amulet allows 2 feathers from the phoenix. That's huge, because now I can make these super anti-fire potions twice as fast, basically, which is always nice. Trade it for granite in the quarry, so if I ever need granite for, well, yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter because I'm already 99 mining, so really don't care too much about that. Would have been nice to have that when I was like, I don't know, 50 mining, but obviously, yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able to do the tasks anyway, so that's actually kind of useless. Like, I think, like, Jagex should really consider, like, maybe putting that at the lower level, because you need, like, 89 mining to even complete the Elite Desert Diaries, so it's kind of pointless to have a trader in the granite mine when you already have to be at least 89 mining, right? But anyway, whatever. No complaint. It's just something I think they should consider, because who the fuck would ever use that? Nobody. Anyway, sandstone rock, I can now use an extra one. I probably won't do that only because I can't sell them on this account anyway, so I don't need that many. And other than that, just some Dominion Tower stuff and extra potion chance. And okay, and also the ancient staff gets upgraded, which is kind of pointless because I already have a chaotic staff, so really, yeah, some of that stuff is useful, some of it is not, but most importantly, we can take these, let me get out of the desert, we can take these unique lamps and put them into, how close am I to a farming level? 273k. Well, I know I'm close to an agility level, so I'm going to put one into agility, which is going to be 83 agility out of the way. That's cool. Always nice to see that. And I'm also 50k off of a prayer level. So let's see how much prayer XP it's going to give me. 30k, and this one's 50k. So I'm going to get a prayer level 94 prayer. We do need level 95 prayer for the Falador Elite tasks, I think. And combat level 134. Holy shit, awesome. We are so close to 138. But anyway, one more lamp, and this one I'm just going to put into... I guess this one has to be like a higher level 2. Since I can't put this in farming anyway, I guess I'll just put it into prayer. Okay, there we go, 50k prayer XP. And yeah, I guess I'm done with the elite tasks. This is not like huge for me for the moment, but I think in the long run it'll be good, because if I ever want to do things like Calphite King and stuff like that, it'll be very useful to me. So other than that, guys, we're finally done with it. I'm so happy. I have some plans for what I'm going to do next, and first thing on that list is to do fletching. Only because I have a lot of fletching stuff in the bank, and I'll show you here in a second. As you can see, I have 100k feathers, 100k broad arrowheads, and 100k arrow shafts, and I've been working on that for a little bit today, just to get all of the arrow shafts done. So I can pretty much just take the feathers, the arrow shafts, and the broad arrow, the arrowheads, and then I will have like 165k broad arrows, tons of fletching XP basically. And I do need, I think, 90 fletching for the tasks, so I'm going to work towards that by doing this. It's going to take a little while to finish all of these up, but it'll be good fletching XP. So that's what I plan on working on for now. Took some time and made all my headless arrows. Have almost enough to do all of my broad arrowheads, but it's all I have anyway. I have another 1,000 feathers, but whatever. I don't really care if I do exactly all of them. Either way, though, we're going to be getting a fletching level here. Level 87, it's pretty quick to get fletching XP once you have all of the stuff made. It does take some time to make the headless arrows, obviously, but you definitely get a ridiculous amount of fletching XP per hour just doing the broad arrow heads, or rather doing the broad arrows once you have the heads made. Now I can make bolas, which are kind of pointless, I guess. I mean, maybe I'll get some from Slayer and stuff, but nothing particularly useful unlocked. Either way, though, I'm going to try and shoot for, I think, 90 fletching is what I need for the Elf City Diaries. There's no reason why I'm doing this. I'm not trying to go for the Elf City Diaries in particular. I just wanted to get these done, and I need it for tasks anyway, so I figure why not. Okay guys, change of scenery and a new fletching level. I think I'm just going to change scenery for every clip because otherwise this is just going to become mundane, standing in one spot fletching. But there's a fletching level, level 88. I've only done 40k out of the 100k I started with, so I should easily be able to get 90, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but either way, we'll be able to get at least 89, and then we'll see how close we can get to 90. If we get pretty close, I always have stuff in the bank, like maple logs and stuff to get me to 90, so can always do it that way. Either way, I'm going to change scenery again, and next time you guys see me, I'll be somewhere else getting yet another fletching level. Just hanging out with the Ripper Demons here and going to grab myself another fletching level. It's now time for dailies pretty much. It will be at least in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go do that. And when we get back, we should be able to get level 90 fletching with the broad arrow tips I have left. I hope anyway. If not, it'll be so close and I'll just be able to finish it up with maple logs or something. Alright guys, well I suppose you'll see me in a little while with some new scenery and level 90 fletching out of the way, hopefully. Alright guys, I did end up having to finish some of my fletching with maple logs, but I don't really mind. It's not a huge deal. I only had to do like I think a couple hundred. So there's going to be level 90 fletching out of the way. Another level over 90. I can now do dragon arrows, and yeah, it's another level over 90. And of course, like we discussed earlier, it's a requirement for one of the tasks. I think it was Elf City tasks. I think it's actually to make an Elder Shortbow. I could be wrong, but either way though, done with fletching for now. I'm gonna actually, this is not gonna be the end of the video, but this is gonna be the last level I get, I think, because I think I'm gonna do this new quest, River of Blood, and get my quest cape back. And then after that, I think we're going to move on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a couple days and make all of the money that I want to make using battle staffs. It'll take me a while, but it'll get me well over 30 mil, I think, if I look in the bank real quick. Let's look here. Should be right here. 3.4k, which will get me like 3.32 mil, I think, give or take. But it'll take me a long time to do, so it's not so simple as to say I'll just go and do it, because yeah, it's going to take time. With that said, I should be rich next time you see me, except, well, I'll do this quest first, and then after the quest I will be richer than I am now anyway, with like no money at all. So I suppose I'll go and do that quest now. Not really looking forward to it too much. I put it off for a few days now since it came out, but yeah, whatever. I'll go do it and get it done. Want the quest cape back anyway. I miss wearing it. I always wear it as like my basic cape, like hashtag basic white girl. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. Anyway, I'll be back when I finish that quest. Okay guys, I forget what the name of this quest is. River of Blood. This quest is completed, as you can see by the quest guide. All I need to do is talk to King Roald, or Roald, however the hell you pronounce his name. This quest was actually pretty meh. It wasn't difficult at all, but it was very boring actually. I expected a lot more from the end of the vampire quest line. I feel like a lot of the other ones were very interesting. This one was kind of boring storyline wise, but that's okay. I don't really care too much as long as I get my rewards and I can wear my quest cape. Because I completed the quest early, I got an extra tome of XP. Normally you get 3 in this tome of, it says tome of XP 5th ed, whatever, I don't know what the 5th ed means, but usually you get 3. I got 4 because of doing it early, so if you guys are considering doing this quest, I would more than suggest doing it early, because 75k XP is always nice. So I'm going to put all of this into farming, and I believe it'll get me a farming level, yep, 23k off, so I'm going to grab 1 farming level off of all those tomes, which is pretty nice. Free farming XP is always great. Level 87. I can now plant Sunchoke, which I don't think I'll ever do. But kind of the important thing there, why is my character running that way? The important thing there is that I can now, or rather I'm getting closer and closer to being able to plant fell stalks, which I have quite a bit of in the bank, and they're very easy to get, so that's kind of a big deal for an Ironman eventually to do her farming rather, and herblore I guess too. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Kind of a random way to end an episode just to do a quest, but it's, you know what, considering this started off as a road to quest cape, I've had the quest cape for a long time now, but yeah, getting it back is always a nice feeling, and going back to the roots of the series and just getting the quest cape back in general, always good. And I guess I'm going to keep the Sun Spear, obviously, because that's really useful, and then destroy everything else because I don't want any of this. But yeah, I guess quest complete, 90 fletching out of the way, and the Elite Desert Diaries done in this episode as well. So completed quite a bit actually. We did a good amount this episode, considering it's only been a couple days, and for once I'm finally getting an episode out on time. Now that I'm done with Dominion Tower, I'll be able to do that more often, and hopefully you guys are patient with me on that regard, because Dominion Tower sucked a lot of my time basically. Anyway though, good news all around, so I guess we'll end this episode on a good note. So thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you next time when hopefully we can start working on more requirements for the tasks.